Welcome back to Rock Talk America. Yeah, we just had a little break. We've come back. I'm here with Mike in the last session. I guess all good things must come to an end.
The wind kicked up.
The wind has kicked up. We had to move around a little bit, but yeah, we've got it under control, I think. So, Mike, one of the topics that I guess it's close to Utah's heart is ice hockey and, well, now basketball too. I mean, you know, I don't know how long the Jazz has been around. Actually, it's the other way around. Jazz has been around longer than the ice hockey team.
Yeah.
Right. Okay,
yeah,
right.
Utah Jazz, they've been here for a long time. They moved here from...
one of the other states.
Yeah, it was New Orleans.
New Orleans.
It used to be the New Orleans Jazz.
Okay.
They kept the name Jazz and brought it to Utah.
Oh, yeah, of course, when New Orleans would be Jazz. Yeah, fair enough.
And, Jazz has been here for a long time. And this year, inaugural season of NHL hockey. So,
yes.
pretty exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is actually getting cold. The wind is just a killer. But the exciting thing about it, of course, is that they're out there trying to find a name for this team.
Yeah, they don't have a name. Right now it's called Utah Hockey Club.
Ah, that is so bad. That is so bad. And there was talk of the Utah Yetis, which was perfect, we thought.
Yeah.
But apparently there's a controversy with, I think, a cooler box called the Yeti, and some sort of
I think
copyright.
there was some kind of copyright or something. Can't use Yeti.
It shouldn't be, because a Yeti is generic, don't you think?
I think so.
I mean,
it's a fictitious animal. Well, maybe fictitious. I've never seen a Yeti. People have called me a Yeti.
Yeah, look in the mirror,
before.
mate. Look in the mirror. No, and then they went. They were talking about the Outlaws.
The Outlaws.
That's pretty cool.
I think the Outlaws.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think it's come down to the Outlaws and the Mammoth. The Utah Mammoth.
Really?
Woolly Mammoth. I guess there might have been mammoths.
When was the last time you
here.
saw a mammoth on skates?
It's been a few centuries now.
Yeah, it's been
A few millennia.
I reckon I've seen a few Outlaws on skates, though, especially lately with that Canadian-American game. All right, okay. Look, on a serious note, it's exciting because the Utah Ice Hockey Club, it's their first season.
It is.
Yep, and they're not doing too bad.
Yeah, from here
they're doing quite good.
They're doing pretty good.
So I mean,
they come from Arizona. I think it's a team out of Arizona.
Arizona.
They transferred here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And of course the Jazz are somewhere in the middle of the ladder, and they've been consistently. I mean, they've beat the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean they do pretty good. We did have an exciting year when they made it to the playoffs and came pretty damn close to winning the whole thing. If it wasn't for Michael Jordan.
That's right.
The Bulls took us out.
That was the one. That was
exciting. That was the Karl Malone era and John Stockton, and that was back in the '90s. That was the one. That was a fun time for the Jazz.
So they got close, but no cigar.
Yeah. That Mike guy.
That Mike guy.
Everybody wants to be like Mike.
Let's go. Okay. Well, all right. So basically, you guys are pretty big on your sport, but outside of basketball and ice hockey, you guys got the mountains, right?
A lot of mountains.
And the mountains. I mean, you've had the Olympics here, the Winter Olympics.
Winter Olympics in 2002.
2002, right?
Yeah.
And that was started off a disaster.
Well. Yeah, weather-wise,
it didn't snow.
Yeah, I mean, look where we're at now. Usually there's, probably a foot or two of snow out here. We're in, February, mid-February?
Yeah, man.
Whatever, almost the 20th, right?
Yeah. It's the 23rd, buddy.
Yeah, we have hardly any snow this year, at least down in the valleys. The mountains, I guess, are doing okay.
Yep.
But, yeah, same thing happened back in 2002. The Olympics were in February. It's not snowing, this is a Winter Olympics with no snow. What are we going to do? Of course, they've got snow making machines that did pretty well up in the higher elevations, but yeah, it got pretty scary there for a minute, and then all of a sudden, Mother Nature decided to.
Yep, she come to the party.
Yeah, we'll be okay. we'll dump a few feet for
Well,
you.
we've had a reasonably poor snow season in Utah to speak this year. And a lot of people are pointing to me going like, oh, you're the Aussie boy that brought the bloody hot weather with you and we don't have any snow. Thanks very much. No. And then I went to Texas a few weeks ago and I arrived the next morning. It bucketed down in Texas, which is unusual.
In the Houston
I mean,
area.
Yeah. It's and they go, oh, that Aussie boy brought the bloody snow from Utah. Right,
it's like, you never brought it here in the first place.
You're damn if you don't. But yeah, no. Getting back to the mountains, snowboarding, skiing,
Snowboarding,
all those
skiing,
things.
huge.
What are your
huge
peaks here,
industry.
mate? I mean, where are the what are we talking about? Just around here in the Wasatch Mountains. What are the locations that are?
Oh, you got Snowbird and Alta. Alta, just last year, they broke a record. They measured almost 1,000 inches of snow. Each individual storm, it wasn't a whole 1,000 inches of snow all at once, but throughout the season, they measured 1,000 inches of snow, which is a new record. That's a lot of snow. I mean, when it packs down, I think right now, like the Snowbird,
1,000 inches of snow, mate. That doesn't even sound real. It's fantastical.
That's a lot of snow. And as it settles, they call it the base. There's a 96 inch base, 10 inch base right now. So it's packed down. There's 10 feet of snow just 30 miles east of us right now, up in the mountains. We're dry as a bone out here, so that's our drinking water. That's
Well, that's right, exactly. That's
that
melt, isn't it?
That melts off, fills up our reservoirs, and
that's where it is.
Drains into the Great Salt Lake. That's slowly, year by year, drying up. Once that lake's gone.
Out of curiosity, what's the deepest point of the Salt Lake?
Oh, not very deep. I think like maybe 30, 40 feet.
30 or 40 feet?
Yeah.
That's not deep at all.
Not deep at all.
That's like maybe 6-7 meters.
Yeah, it's not deep at all.
Huh.
When I was a kid,
Is there fish in the lake?
No, there's no fish.
No, it's too salty.
Oh yeah, way too salty.
What about the other lake further south? What is that one called?
Utah Lake?
Utah Lake.
Yeah.
That's got fish in it.
That's got fish in it.
Okay.
Mostly like catfish, some bass, carp, a lot of carp.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, hey, look, we've covered a few topics. We've got probably one more, and then it's pretty much I've taken enough of Mike's time up. I mean, I hope.
And hopefully, I give you some kind of lesson on what it's like to be a Utahn.
Yeah. But I wanted to save this one for the last, and it's something that it warms my heart anyway. But in the US, if you've ever been to an event, whether it be a sporting event or even obviously some sort of a parade or whatever it may be, even the opening of a particular tourist attraction that's government run, they start off with raising the flag.
Oh.
And like I said, it really warms my heart.